Hey guys, all muscle. Wanted to show you what I'm working on at this point in time. I've got these two C4 Corvettes, both 96 units, both original LT4 with the 6-speed manual, Dana 44 rear axles. These were the Corvette of choice in 1996. You know, unless you had a ZR1 or a Grand Sport or something super fancy, but for base model Corvettes, these were the ones. You know, with the optional LT4. Any 6-speed manual car got the LT4 in that model year. It was the outgoing. What was the year this car, the C4, that basically ended. It was going out, and the C5 was coming in. Anyways, this project here is basically going to be an extraction of the engine and trans. This is the LT4 unit. It was the same motor they used in the Grand Sport. This car has a 50,000, a little over 50,000 miles on it. I got it lit up with the cluster here. Let's see, 50,788. It's a pretty damn clean unit for a C4. If you guys know about these C4 cars, they don't hold up. The interiors don't hold up on them at all. They always have some kind of issue. And you know, even all the weather stripping, that all goes to shit pretty quickly. As far as this one here is pretty low mileage, and a lot of the interior components are still intact, not broken. 9 times out of 10 you've got a broken center console lid, broken ashtray lid, your shifter and your shift boot's broken. 9 times out of 10 you've got pieces on your door panel here, or even the door panel itself, busted out and broken. A lot of the AC vents had issues and they wouldn't go up and down. These are all good. A lot of the emergency brake handles, they would be broken. A lot of little things on these cars that just didn't hold up. This one happens to be a salvage unit. It got rear-ended. Got rear-ended pretty hard, and the gas tank got pretty much, you know, crushed. So with it being salvaged, a little fire came up in here, burned up a lot of the wiring in the tail section. I've got a lot of it cut off where it's not touching. That's why I put battery power to it, to be able to light it up. Otherwise I wouldn't feel comfortable. I actually still don't really feel comfortable. I don't put the battery on unless I'm diagnosing it or trying to figure something out, and then I disconnect it before I move on. Anyways, this is the car that it's going in. I'm going to be doing a transplant on this one, or into this one. Again, this is an LT4. This is a clean title unit. It's an 80,000 mile car. This one's an 80,000 mile car, so it'll be getting a little bit fresher of an engine than what it should have. And as you can see, I've got the interior all pretty much gutted out, basically ready for transplanting the complete interior as well. Also going to be using these wheels. These are the ZR1 wheels, chrome. Got some Nitto rubber on them. Don't particularly care for Nitto. I'm either a Goodyear, Michelin kind of guy. If I bought, you know, a set of tires for my personal vehicles that, you know, that I drive, but this is what came with this unit, so that's what's going to go on it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by removing this engine. The way I'm gonna start off is basically, initially the first step is always usually to remove the intake assembly. Then I'll move on to like things like the fuel line. I'll drain the coolant system, and then I'll remove, probably on this one here, from what I've read, you've got to pull the wiper motor. I'm going to pull the computer and the complete harness, and then I'll make a video at that point and show you what I've come up with. I've done a lot of Mustang engine removals in my past videos, and those are fairly simple. I can get those motors out in a matter of 2 hours, or maybe even less. at this point, but these ones are a little bit trickier. I pulled the one out on that one, and that one, these cars are by no means fun to work on. They are extremely difficult to work on. And this will probably be the last one of these that I work on myself. This is the engine harness here from the black car. That's your complete engine harness. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on this. We're gonna get it up on stands. We got the jack out and stands ready to go. We're gonna put it up on stands in the front. Start off with that, and then we'll go ahead and start tearing apart the top end of this motor, or not the top end per se, but you know, miscellaneous accessories and parts off the top end of the engine compartment here. Anyways, that's it for now. Also, if you need any parts, this C4 is going to have plenty of excess parts on it. If you need anything, you gotta let me know pretty quickly. I get these cars in and out, and basically if I sell it, I sell it. If not, it goes to the scrapyard. I don't have time to keep stuff hanging around. I actually don't have the storage facility for it. Got too much stuff, guys. Anyways, All Muscle signing out on this one. This is going to be part 1, Project Corvette C4, and what we're going to do is basically go over the items as I get them done, and I'll basically touch on some things that I think you should know. Alright, signing off. You guys have a good one.